Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your go-to spot for everything on two wheels. Today, we have something super exciting lined up for you at the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X. Whether you're a Scrambler enthusiast, a Triumph fan, or just someone curious about the new bike, this review is for you. We'll go over every single detail, from design to performance, and I'll also give you my thoughts on how this bike stacks up in the Scrambler category. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X. The first thing you'll notice about the Scrambler 400X is its rugged, go-anywhere look that combines classic styling with modern features. If you're a fan of the traditional Scrambler design, this bike will hit all the right notes for you. The 400X stays true to Triumph's Scrambler heritage, which means it has that classic retro look, but with all the modern touches you'd expect from a 2025 machine. Starting at the front, the bike immediately grabs attention with its high-mounted front fender, sitting just above a large 19-inch spoke wheel that gives it that true Scrambler vibe. The wheel is wrapped in dual-purpose tires, signaling that this bike is ready to tackle both pavement and dirt with ease. The front headlight is a retro-style round LED unit, combining the timeless aesthetic with the practicality of modern technology. There's also a small flight screen above the headlight, which doesn't offer much in terms of wind protection but adds to the overall rugged look. Moving to the side of the bike, you can really appreciate the compact but muscular stance. The frame is steel with the tubular construction that gives it a strong and durable feel, making it ready for whatever adventure you want to throw at it. The seat height is set at around 31.1 inches, making it accessible to a wide range of riders, while the sculpted fuel tank, finished in classic Triumph colors, adds to the bike's retro appeal. The tank itself holds 3.2 gallons of fuel, which should be sufficient for most rides, though longer adventures might require frequent stops for refueling. The Scrambler-style exhaust is placed high on the right side of the bike, a signature feature of this genre. Not only does it give the bike a unique look, but it also helps when you're riding through rough terrain, keeping the exhaust away from obstacles like rocks and branches. The 2-in-1 exhaust system has been engineered to not just perform well but also produce a distinctive Triumph growl. It's a nice balance between modern performance and that nostalgic Scrambler sound. At the rear, the tail section is simple but effective. There's a minimalistic LED tail light that complements the overall rugged aesthetic of the bike. The rear fender is small, keeping things lightweight and adding to the bike's off-road capabilities. The back wheel is an 18-inch spoke unit, also wrapped in a dual-purpose tire. It's designed for a variety of terrains, meaning you can confidently take this bike on city streets, dirt paths, or even some light trails without worrying too much about grip or stability. Now, let's talk about the heart of this machine, the engine. The 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X is powered by an all-new 398cc single-cylinder engine, which Triumph developed specifically for this bike. It's a liquid-cooled, stock engine that produces around 40 horsepower and 28 pounds-feet of torque. That might not sound like a lot on paper, but keep in mind that this bike weighs just under 400 pounds, making it nimble and agile, perfect for a variety of riding conditions. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, making it a great bike for newer riders, but there's enough grunt in the mid-range to keep experienced riders entertained as well. The engine revs cleanly and quickly, thanks in part to the ride-by-wire throttle, which gives you precise control over the power. And, being a Triumph, you can expect the engine to be tuned for torque, which means it pulls strong even at lower RPMs. Perfect for those off-road or city riding scenarios where you need quick bursts of power. The engine is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, which shifts smoothly and is geared just right for both highway cruising and lower-speed technical riding. The clutch is light, with Triumph's slip assist system ensuring that even newer riders won't have any trouble modulating it, particularly in stop-and-go traffic. And for those of you wondering about fuel efficiency, you can expect somewhere around 65 miles per gallon, depending on how hard you ride it. Not bad for a Scrambler that's built for versatility when it comes to performance. The Scrambler 400X isn't just about looks up, it delivers where it counts. The suspension setup is built for taking on a variety of terrains. Up front, there's a 43mm telescopic fork with 5.9 inches of travel, and at the rear, you get a monoshock with preload adjustability and the same amount of travel. This setup gives the bike a comfortable ride over bumpy roads and handles light off-road adventures like a champ. It's not going to tackle hardcore enduro trails, but for weekend trail riding or gravel roads, it's more than capable. Braking is handled by a single disc at both the front and rear, with dual-channel ABS as standard. The front disc is a 320mm unit paired with a 2-piston caliper, while the rear disc is 230mm with a single-piston caliper. The brakes are sharp and offer plenty of stopping power, but they're not overly aggressive, which makes them ideal for newer riders. The ABS is non-intrusive and provides that extra bit of confidence, especially when riding on loose surfaces or in wet conditions. As for the overall riding experience, Scrambler 400X excels in its versatility. It's a bike that feels comfortable in a variety of situations, whether you're commuting to work, taking a weekend ride through the countryside, or hitting some light trails. The upright riding position, combined with the wide handlebars, gives you great control and visibility. The seat is comfortable enough for long rides, though some riders might want to opt for an aftermarket seat if they're planning on doing serious long-distance touring. The bike's ergonomics are well thought out. You sit high enough to have a commanding view of the road, but not so high that the bike feels unwieldy. The foot pegs are positioned perfectly for a relaxed riding posture, and there's enough room to stand up on them when you're riding off-road. The weight distribution is spot on, with a low center of gravity that makes the bike feel planted and stable, even when cornering or maneuvering at low speeds. Now, let's talk pricing. The 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X starts at around $7,000, which puts it in a very competitive spot in the Scrambler and small adventure bike market. It's more affordable than Triumph's larger Scrambler models, and while it doesn't have the same power as the bigger bikes, it still offers plenty of performance for the price. Plus, you get the added benefit of modern technology like ride-by-wire, dual-channel ABS, and a full LED lighting system. When you compare it to other bikes in the 400cc range, the Triumph Scrambler 400X holds its own in terms of features, style, and capability. So, who is this bike for? If you're a newer rider looking for a stylish and capable scrambler that's not too intimidating, the 400X is a fantastic option. It's easy to ride, has a manageable seat height, and offers a good balance of power and performance for everyday use. But it's not just for beginners. Experienced riders will also appreciate its versatility, especially if they're looking for a smaller, lighter bike that can handle both city streets and off-road adventures. With its classic styling, modern features, and accessible price point, the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X is a bike that's sure to appeal to a wide range of riders. That wraps up our review of the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X. I hope this step dive has helped you get a better understanding of what this bike has to offer. Whether you're a first-time rider or a seasoned veteran, the Scrambler 400X has a lot to offer in terms of style, performance, and versatility. Let me know in the comments what you think of the bike. Is it something you'd add to your garage? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Two Wheel Trends for more reviews, and stay tuned for more in-depth looks at the latest bikes hitting the market. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and keep exploring.